Hey, come on in, man. Hey, come on in. Yeah. You know, it's SKOL here, baby. SKOL territory, baby. SKOL territory here, baby. SKOL territory, man. Come on back, Ihmir. Come on back, Amir. Bring Amir on back to where he belongs, big dog. Yeah. Come on back, Amir. Yeah, man. They talking about, man. Bring Amir back to where he belongs, big dog. Yeah, hey, check it out. Check it out. Once a Viking, always a Viking, baby. You dig me? Come on, Amir. Come on back home, big dog. They know what it is. Let's go, man. Come on back home, Amir. What they talking about, man? Come on back home, Ihmir Smith, man. They know what it is. He shouldn't have been with them scandalous Chicago Bears, no way. Should have never left. But we know it's part of the business. So that's the ultimate question. Definitely a question. Let me know your thoughts and opinions. But since the Chicago Bears, the scandalous Chicago Bears, you dig me, let Amir go, should the Vikings bring him back? That's definitely a question that could be talked about, debated, asked, correct? We talk about the wide receiver position, the Minnesota Vikings wide receiver depth. Yes, they brung in Jalen Reagor, but he's, you know, majority just a special teams guy, punt returner. We haven't seen him do much at the receiver position. He has a touchdown, has a couple nice plays, but for the most part, he is a punt returner for the Vikings. Now think about it, right? Ihmir Smith had a great training camp. He had a solid preseason. Definitely a solid receiver. See, change and environment is everything. He shouldn't have went to the Bears. It was clear to see the Bears didn't know how to utilize him, right? It was clear to see when Cam Dantzler said what? Give me that, big dog. That was a perfect sign, man. Ihmir Smith, hey, once a Viking, always a Viking, big dog. That's what happened when teams plot your move. You know, try to compete with you like the scandalous Bears do with the Vikings, dog. That's what happens when they try to take our players. Dig me? Ihmir Smith Marsette is a Viking, dog. Heavy. Just like any other player who's been a Viking, started a Viking, and left, dog. Come on back home, Amir. Heavy, man. I'm sure the Vikings can work something out, free some cap space. But Ihmir Smith on the Vikings, I'm sure he can be utilized the correct way. He's shown his talent in training camp as a receiver, right? He's more than just a punt returner. He's shown that in college, in his first couple seasons with the Vikings. That was one of the guys you hate to see leave the team, correct? But now is the opportunity for him to come back where he belongs, man. You dig me? He wasn't getting utilized correctly by the Bears, and the Vikings could use him. Period. You can never have too much depth, too much talent, correct? Ihmir Smith is a solid route runner. He's good with the ball in his hands, very shifty. He can cause problem in the passing game for the opposing defense. That's facts. It sucks he had to leave, right? Especially go to those Bears. You know, but it is what it is. Now they let him go. Now, should the Vikings bring him back? Could they use him? I think they could. Now you talk about cap space, is it enough room, etc., etc. And Jalen Reagor has been solid at special teams, punt returner, right? Once again, has made some plays at receiver. But overall, we're talking about what? Receiver play, route running, bringing something to the table, you know, not just in the special teams game. Ihmir Smith Marsette, man, he can be a good backup receiver, man. Come in, help out. If you're in the chat, like it up. Much appreciated. But that's a very debatable question. Should the Vikings bring him back? No, with some rumors, right? Some speculations that he was causing problems in the locker room, coming at that player, making threats. But ultimately, we haven't heard nothing from any player or any coach. So kill that noise, big dog. Ihmir Smith, come on back home, big dog. You should have never went to the Bears, dog. You belong in that purple, dog. You dig me? That purple, baby. We run the North. SKOL, heavy. Amir know what's up, man. I'm sure he didn't want to go to the Bears anyway. Let me get your thoughts and opinions as well, man. But the Vikings, it's time to bring Ihmir Smith Marsette back home. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Bring him on, man. Heavy. SKOL, man. What's wrong with these guys, man? What's wrong with these guys, man? SKOL, man. You dig me? That's what happens when you try to take our players, Chicago Bears. Heavy. You dig me? SKOL territory. Leave our players alone, big dog. We run the North now. We take the... Hey, hold on. Hey, what did Ryan Poles say? The Chicago Bears' new GM, what did he say? They're going to take the North and run with it. Guess what, Mr. Poles? The Vikings run the North, baby. Yeah. We take it and run with it. Heavy. Don't you forget it, dog. SKOL. Ihmir Smith, come on back home, big dog. Heavy. Let's go, man. Trying to steal our players, dog. Trying to come through and steal our players, dog. What's wrong with these guys in the Bears sick organization? Scandalous Bears, dog. What's wrong with these guys, dog? What's wrong with these guys, man? Who they think they are, man? Huh? Who do those Bears think they are coming to take our players, dog? Who you scandalous Bears think you are coming to take the Vikings players, dog? Ihmir Smith, come on back home, big dog. Minnesota Vikings, work it out. He can be an asset to the Vikings. The Vikings know how to use him. Bring him on back, man. Yeah, man. Let's go, man. Let's go, baby. Let's go, man. Coming to take our players, man. What's wrong with these guys, man? What's wrong with these guys, man? SKOL, baby. Big SKOL here. Big SKOL here, man. What's wrong with these guys, man? What's wrong with them, man? If you're in the chat, like it up, man. Much appreciated. Brent Carter. It felt like ISM going outside, bro. I know, right, man? But he need to come on back home, man. He never should have went to the Bears, man. It never should have happened, man. Environment is everything too, dog. Brent Carter, keep up the good work, EJ. Thanks for the content, bro. Hey, appreciate you, big dog. Much appreciated. Heavy. You dig me, heavy. Brent Carter, shout out, big dog. Appreciate you, bro. Brian Nelson, hate the disrespect, but I don't think we need him back. Hey, man. Let's get it, man. No, Brian Nelson, are you a Vikings fan or a Bears fan? Because you said you hate the disrespect. Are you saying I'm being disrespectful or what? Expound, big dog. Ihmir Smith, come on back home, man. Yeah, the Vikings may not need him, but if they could get another talented player, you dig me? Another player who can contribute, You can never have enough weapons, man. Knowledge TV, big. Hey, appreciate you, big dog. You in the chat, like it up. Knowledge TV, appreciate you. But you know, I got to speak on them scandalous Bears, man. I'm tired of teams coming taking our players. Trying to do it the SKOL way, dog. Big SKOL here. They take Armand Watts, come and take Ihmir Smith. Stop watching our moves, dog. Make your own moves, Ryan Poles. Mr. You're going to take the North and run with it? Well, guess what, Mr. GM? Quasi got the North now, baby. The Vikings got the North now, baby. This year, the Vikings run the North. How about them apples, big dog? Heavy. How about them apples, big dog? The Vikings run the North now, dog. Mr. Run with the North. You got it twisted. Better wake up, smell the coffee, big dog. It's a new sheriff in town, and they wear purple, homie. SKOL, baby. Amir Smith, come on back home, big dog. Brian Nelson, I hate the Chicago disrespect, SKOL. Oh, facts, man. Facts, man, heavy. They've been disrespecting, but guess what? 5-1 at the bye week, dog. Heavy. SKOL territory. You dig me? This is SKOL territory. So once again, Ihmir Smith Marsette, should the Vikings consider bringing him back? It's a question we have to ask. And of course, as a Vikings fans, as true Vikings fans, right? You didn't want to see a guy like that leave. And you want to see a guy like Amir get a chance. You dig me? Byron Nelson, oh yeah, poor Aaron. Heavy, man. But you want to see a guy like Amir get a chance, dog. Get a chance to play. You can't tell me he's not still talented. No way you can tell me he's washed up. Some say he might not look good or whatever it may be, but when he was with the Vikings, training camp preseason, he was a solid receiver. I don't care what you say. He had a great training camp, solid preseason. I don't care what they talking about, heavy. He was a good player. I hated to see him go, but that's part of the business, right? Now, once again, Jalen Reagor, much needed as a special teams specialist, punt returner. I feel he might score some touchdowns on punt returns this year. But as far as being a receiver and having the capabilities of Ihmir Smith, route running, right, yards after catch, etc., just the overall receiver, I give that edge to Ihmir Smith. Period. Bottom line, and you can never have too much talent, too much depth at one position, dog. The more talent, the better. This is the NFL, best of the best. You dig me? So it's definitely something to think about from the Vikings, man. Will they do it? Who knows? You know what I mean? Who knows? Maybe not. But it's definitely a thought. And I know as a fan, Byron Nelson, you are right. Dude is not watch facts, man. Spiking Vikings, 1977. Are you worried about him being loose with the ball? Not really, man. That's one mistake. You know, one turnover. You dig me? Cam Dantzler made a great play. He didn't see it coming. That's the NFL. That happens sometimes. Teams will be gunning for that. Facts. But all teams are gunning for that, right? They're trying to strip the ball, trying to make a play. You dig me? Protecting the ball, that's something that can be worked on, right? Practice, repetition. He can fix that. But you can't tell me Amir is washed up. I'm not buying it. Heavy. Not what I seen out of him in training camp, in the preseason. So either the Vikings were using him correctly or he liked being here. Environment plays a big role. You know what I'm saying? The scenery. You dig me? Did he like Chicago? Did he get along with the players? Did he even want to be there? You dig me? All these variables go into it, man. There's a lot of different things in the equation you got to think about, man, when you're talking about how a player performs. Period. Spiking Vikings 1977. True. Much appreciated, big dog. Maxie Jackson Jr. back again. Love to see consistent Vikings content. Appreciate you, Maxie. Heavy. Big SKOL here, big dog. Much appreciated. If you in the chat, like it up. But that's my opinion on it, man. Ihmir Smith. Should the Vikings reconsider bringing him back, man? Bring him back home, Vikings. Big SKOL here. Once again, much appreciated to those in the chat. Like, comment, subscribe. It takes less than a second. It's much appreciated, heavy. And I'll see y'all soon, man. Let me know how you feel in the comments about Amir, though. Heavy. Big SKOL here. Vikings run the North. Don't forget it, baby. Oh, me. Oh, me. I ain't got no picture, you hear me? SKOL. Like that.